What's up, guys? I'm Herb, and welcome back to Silicon Tech, where we talk the latest in tech news, reviews, and walkthroughs. And today, we have a long-term review for one of my favorite accessories of the iPad, the Magic Keyboard. Now, the Magic Keyboard is the premier keyboard for both the 3rd and 4th Gen iPad Pro and the 4th Gen iPad Air. It comes in two sizes. A smaller size for the 11-inch iPad Pro and iPad Air that'll cost you $300, and a larger size for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro that features a full-size keyboard that'll cost you $350. So yeah, both versions are quite expensive, and there are a ton of cheaper tablet keyboards out there, but I'll get into why I think it's worth it in the review. Now, the design of the Magic Keyboard is very strange to say the least. When I first saw it about a year ago, I questioned almost everything about it and instantly hated it. The keyboard just looks fragile, and like even the most careful person can break it without even trying. But you quickly realize that's not the case once you get your hands on it. The most defining design feature of the Magic Keyboard is its cantilever design that allows the iPad to float while it's attached. And it's quite a sight to see when you see it for the first time. If you think the iPad is going to fall off, you'd be wrong, because the iPad is very strongly attached to the Magic Keyboard with magnets, and it takes a strong amount of force to pull it off. The cantilever design also provides viewing angles from 85 to 130 degrees. Now, it doesn't provide the widest range of viewing angles, but it'll get the job done for tasks that require a keyboard. The Magic Keyboard is very thin on its own, especially its bottom half where its 64 keys are. Every time I use it, I'm surprised by how neatly everything fits without adding bulk. But you can use the Magic Keyboard by itself, and when you add the iPad in the mix, it gets thicker and heavier. The 12.9-inch version of the Magic Keyboard is heavier than the iPad. It comes in at 1.57 pounds, and when you add that to the 1.42 pounds of the iPad, you're just a hair under 3 pounds, and that's laptop territory. But this may be more of a problem for some than others, and hasn't really hindered the iPad's portability for me. And with that extra thickness and weight, the iPad is protected in the front and in the back, but if you're looking for protection on the sides, you're out of luck because those will remain exposed. The Magic Keyboard's hinge also doubles up as a pass-through USB-C port for charging and charging only. So you won't be able to hook up any output or data requiring accessories to it, just juice. Now, I find that this port charges slower than the iPad Pro's high-speed USB-C port, but I think it's worth it just for you to be able to use that high-speed USB-C port while the iPad still charges. So how exactly does the Magic Keyboard communicate with the iPad Pro? This is done through the Smart Connector and is one of the biggest advantages that the Magic Keyboard has. Most keyboards for the iPad connect to the iPad through Bluetooth, and this can bring a lot of lag because it's not a hardwired connection. With the smart connection between the Magic Keyboard and the iPad, lag is almost non-existent, giving you real-time response with every keystroke and swipe of the touchpad. The scissor switch keys feel and respond great, and the large smooth glass trackpad allows you to click it from almost anywhere with its dive board design. The keys are nicely backlit, and some keys are programmable to fit your function styles. Although the Magic Keyboard is a full-size keyboard, it does lack function keys and volume and brightness buttons. All of those things have to be handled on the iPad, which can be annoying at times. Another annoyance of the Magic Keyboard is the polyurethane material it's covered in. This material scuffs very easily and can make the Magic Keyboard look very battle-tested if you're not careful. It looks and makes the Magic Keyboard feel very cheap, and we know that's not the case. I've only managed to get a few scuffs here and there, but it's still very aggravating. One of the biggest surprises of the Magic Keyboard since I've had it is that it's quite lappable. And yes, by lappable, I mean that it fits comfortably on your lap. And although it is top heavy and can be prone to tipping with the iPad attached, it will remain planted on your lap comfortably while typing. But having access to an excellent keyboard and trackpad come at a cost, and that cost is the iPad's battery. Using the Magic Keyboard with the iPad full time can knock its normally 10 hours of battery life down to 7. And this will depend on how much you're using the backlit keys too, so just keep that in mind. So how well does the Magic Keyboard play with iPad OS? Just about a year ago, the iPad didn't support mice or trackpads, but that all changed with iPad OS 13.4, ushering in the wave of the Magic Keyboard. And with the Magic Keyboard, the trackpad has cursor support and takes advantage of iPad OS's many gestures for click, drag, wake, dock, home, slide over, control center, notification center, background apps, zoom, and many more. Some apps lack support for the trackpad gestures, but it's gotten better over the last couple of months. For me, just a plain and simple typing experience on the Magic Keyboard is the best. I can use it to quickly type in information on almost any app, and it has saved me a lot of time over the past 8 months on both big and small projects with the iPad. Now when I look back at everything, the Magic Keyboard is a solid keyboard with a funny but functional design. It's an excellent buy for anyone looking to have a great typing and trackpad experience on their iPad Pro or iPad Air. The only thing that really holds it back is its price. But now that it's been out for a while, I've seen a couple of deals on Amazon and the used market is getting stronger. Let me know if you have any questions about the Magic Keyboard in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. You can also find Silly Crown Tech on Instagram at sillycrown_tech. Once again, I'm Herb with Silly Crown Tech. Peace and see you on the next video.